Hello everybody, and welcome back to Dragon Age 2. When we last left off, we got our glorious elf boy, Fenris, oh yes. He has come to join us on our journey with his giant fuck-off hammer of doom. And, yeah. So, we're gonna go and try and do some other things. What the fuck is this? Hello, people. Why are you looking at me like that? First off, we've got to leave this area. Sorry about that. I had to call forth on the Discord. It's Dark Town, right? Where I can do both? Where I can do both, yes. Let's go to the Black Emporium first, however.
Thaddeus, stand straight. Places, everyone. Welcome to the Black Emporium. That Gollum's name is Thaddeus Gigantus Crumbum the Third. He's my favorite.
I like Xenon.
Don't manhandle the urchin. He's not for sale. Find your own.
Although this wax-covered vessel is clearly labeled tear shed during the burning of Treviso, many questions remain, not the least of which burning of Treviso? When the Canary conquered it in 635 steel, when it was burned by the liberating armies of the White and Black Divines during the Second Exalted March of 752 Storm, or when it accidentally burned to the ground in 862 Blessed, after a dog hand knocked over a lantern in a warehouse full of lamp oil. Even assuming the correct event could be determined, the question of whose tears have been collected remains. Presumably not any of the numerous fire victims. Surviving relatives, perhaps? Nobles with summer homes on the intervening coast. It should be noted that nowhere on the label does it say that these tears were shed in relation to the event, so they could have been the tears of a woman in Montesimard, weeping because she was not asked to dance at the last costume ball, unaware that at that very moment, one of the greatest port cities of Thedas was aflame.
The Templars sometimes come here, you know. The bloodstains take just weeks to clean up. Poor Thaddeus. Do not stare too intently at that. On second thought, please do.
Let's see, what do they got to buy? Ah. Nothing I want. At least not right now. Reallocate his or her attributes, specializations, and spells. Those will be useful later. I should sell all junk. Don't need that no more. Did I sell the... Indeed I did. It was worth 1 copper piece. Fuck it. I'll take it back. Ah, yes. This one. It's actually really good. 86 armor. 3 slots. Yeah.
All manner of crafting lore gathered from throughout Veda. Price is negotiable.
What do you have for me? Arcane technique. +2 attribute points and +1 spell talent slot. Elixir of Purity. Now, I would buy all of these, but right now we have to be penny pinchers. Although... One second. Do I have anything with rune slots? I do not. So there's no point in me getting anything just yet. I received the box from a man I met in the Silent Plains. He spoke little and would not reveal his name, for reasons I shall not detail here. I had been kidnapped and left for dead in that grey, wind-blasted wasteland. After days of walking, I was parched and close to death. I was about to dash my head on a rock to speed my passing when the man arrived. He possessed a water skin containing ample water for a person traveling from our location to the Imperial Highway. From there, he said, I could find my way to Solus or Paravantium. He offered to give me the water skin if I agreed to take 3 things from him. A glowing crystalline shard, a bronze sphere, and an iron-bound box with no hinges. I asked the man if he wished to have these items delivered. He said that he merely wanted me to have them. It was an odd request, but I was too weak and too desperate to think much of it, and so I agreed. The man put the items into a leather sack, which he handed me along with the water. "What about you?" I asked. He said nothing, only pointed in the direction from which I had come. "There's nothing that way," I said. He merely smiled at me. I found the Imperial Highway about a day later, and a caravan driver agreed to take me to Paravantium in exchange for the large glowing shard. In Paravantium, I bartered the bronze sphere for new clothes and room at the inn. That night, I examined the iron-bound box and found no way to open it. I held it to my ear, and I thought I heard slow, measured breathing coming from within. My mind was afire with curiosity, and I obtained from the innkeeper a large hammer, thinking to smash the thing open. The moment the hammer touched the box, it shrieked. The shrill sound pierced the depths of my soul. I gave the box to the innkeeper in the morning and felt better for having rid myself of it.
I tire those plebeian items. Take what you like. No charge.
Oh, sweet. I'll take all that then.
Ah, it's Thaddeus. You hear me?
Right. Thought he was yelling at me for a moment. This one cunning. Ooh. Yes, sir. I'll be taking that. Thank you. Ancient leather curious. Not bad. Not bad at all. How does it look? 20 dexterity. Now that looks like a proper fight. This looks like proper rogue's attire. Hello, Sin. How are you? We're just dealing with some, things that... Well, really? You can't wear it? Ah, you're a hawk. Right. Might as well sell all that shit then. Don't know how much it's gonna be worth, but I can sell it anyway. It is all one. Well, I'll never be able to use that. And I'll never be able to use that. I could try and start putting stuff. Well, at least I can sell this. 19 strength, 13 con. That's 4 levels.
Of the prizes of my collection.
Yeah.
Master Socks. You can never have enough socks.
The pickled apples or Arlatha? Apples, yes. Okay, we should leave now. Thank you for joining me, Sin. It has been quite lonely. I took some medicine for my head, so hopefully it won't get
How come you and Wesley
any more
never had
upset.
children? I mean, sorry if that's too personal.
It's all right. I was a soldier and he was a Templar. We knew that our personal lives would have to wait. Distance never mattered. But we ran out of time. It is what it is.
Now that he's gone, do you ever wish?
That's too personal.
Tom White?
Hello, Tom.
Huh? Oh, Hawk. Haven't seen you since we did that job together for Athenra. Been a while. Heard you're going on some expedition into the Deep Roads. And right into Darkspawn territory. Sure that's wise?
We can't
It's a
all
living.
make a living in the Undercity.
Just watch your back. That's all I'm saying. Say, you still in the market for some poisons? Athenril's scarce these days. And the Coterie have their own mixers. You find any rare reagents and want me to whip you up something, just let me know. In fact, since you're an old friend, here's a recipe. My speciality. Everyone needs an edge sometimes, right?
Thank you, Tom Wise. Yeah.
They say the blight's done. It's never done.
What? Oh, motherfucker. The fuck?
We'll walk away, but don't get full of yourself.
Bitch, don't even.
Alone in the dark. And that's how we landed.
Fucking destroy you next time. Words. Evelyn, why did you just scream? Is it a rusty metal spoon? I don't know where that goes.
What a hole these shems carved.
I'm sorry, Sin. I wish I could help. into the door. Hello, Anders.
I have made this place a sanctum of healing and salvation. Why do you threaten it?
Strange occupation for a warden. Aren't you more about taint and death? Not healing and salvation.
Did the warden send you to bring me back? I'm not going. Those bastards made me get rid of my cat. Poor Sir Pouncelot. He hated the deep roads.
You had a cat named Sir Pouncelot in the Deep Roads.
He was a gift. A noble beast. Almost got ripped in half by a Genlock once. He swatted the bugger on the nose. Drew blood, too. The blighted warden said he made me too soft. I had to give him to a friend in Amaranthine.
So you came to Kirkwall just to escape the wardens?
You say that like it's a small thing. Yes. I'm here because there's no warden outpost, no darkspawn, and a whole host of refugees to blend in with. And some reasons of my own.
I've always heard that joining the wardens is for life.
That's only partly true. The hopelessly tainted by the darkspawn and plagued by nightmares about the archdemon parts don't go away. But it turns out if you hide well, you don't have to wear the uniform or go to the parties.
I'm part of an expedition into the Deep Roads. Any information you have could save people's lives.
I will die a happy man if I never think about the blighted Deep Roads again. You can't imagine what I've come through to get here. I'm not interested... Although... a favor for a favor. Does that sound like a fair deal? You help me, I'll help you.
Let's be more specific. I don't do anything involving children or animals.
I have a warden map of the depths in this area. But there's a price. I came to Kirkwall to aid a friend. A mage. A prisoner in the wretched gallows. The Templars learned of my plans to free him. Help me bring him safely past them, and you shall have your maps.
Oh, that's all? I might just take my chances with the Darkspawn.
If we fight the Templars, it is because they decide that anyone who befriends a mage deserves death without questioning.
As just as his cause is, it scares me. I don't want to give the Templars another reason to hunt us.
These are my terms. If you want my aid with your expedition, meet me in the Chantry tonight. I have sent word to Carl to be there. Make her willing, we will all leave free men.
Oh boy.
I think this is the cellar door. Let's go in and see why Gamlen lied.
Let's go then. Beep. You did good then, Sin? Barrel. I got a barrel. What? Bitch?
Let's finish this!
Stop hitting my sister.
One less against us.
History of Kirkwall, Chapter 1. Oop, new dagger. How is it? Is it better or worse than what I have? Well, 12 physical damage. That'll have to do. Nope, gotta go the long way. Okay. La da da da. Really, bitch? I'm the only assassin allowed. Good job, Sin. I'm proud of you. Yeah, I got rope for my chest. That's annoying. I'll take that gold.
The Amel crest. Mother described it, but this is the first time I've seen it.
It's truly sad what happened to the Amels, isn't it? I still remember grandmother talking about the balls that Lord Aristide used to hold at their estate, and the Antivan violin players and dancers from Afasna. No expense was spared, and no one would dare miss it, lest someone think they weren't worthy of an invitation. And then poor Revka had the child. Magical talent, running in one of Kirkwall's most prominent families. The Templars had considered Lord Aristide to be Viscount after Threnhold's arrest. Can you imagine the scandal had he been chosen? They whisked the child away to the Circle, and the Amels simply had no luck after that. Leandra ran off with a ferelden mage, and then Damien was accused of smuggling. Poor Lord Faustin almost bankrupted his family trying to get the charges dropped, but here Viscount Marlowe simply wanted the Amels out of the picture. And it worked too, didn't it? By the time Lord Faustin got sick, there was only young Gamlin left in a mountain of debt. I spoke to Dulce just the other day, and apparently Gamlin is now living in some low-town shack. Sounds like the sort of character you'd cross the street to avoid. Let's not even talk about the estate. Mother says we should remember the Amels because that sort of thing could happen to any of us. You know the old saying, a martyr's fortune rises and falls with the tide. If you ask me, this is just another misfortune that magic brings to honest folk. And Droste helped that poor family, whatever lies in store for them. Portrait of the mother.
Wouldn't it feel like something to live in a house with this above the door?
It would. It would feel like something. Something dreadful.
I don't like the looks of this.
None of us do, Aveline. Oh shit, that's a trap. Wait, no, it's a trap. I had to disarm that.
I'll deal with this.
Bitch? How about you fuck up?
Get back!
Die, assassin. Well, there's a slaver mage. Let's see what's behind door number 1.
Gotcha! That'll teach you.
Dead. I've got a sack. I've got another sack. Level up. Alright. Yeah. Cools down more quickly. Twin fangs. Yes.
Watch your step!
Did that bastard again put you up to this? I knew I should have slit his throat.
with it.
Got him. Do. There we go. Ah. Oh, that's right. Only I'm the one allowed. I'm the only one allowed to wear shit. Well, guess I'll take that. I keep forgetting the stuff that. There we go. Yeah. That's fine. Keep forgetting I'm the only one allowed to change armors. Then stop playing games until your wrist is fixed.
Everything
Please.
we want to know about our family is inside.
Stop hurting yourself.
This is it! Grandfather's will. Mother needs to see this as soon as possible.
I still want to look around.
All right, but hurry.
One of us got upgraded stuff. Ah. 10 magic resistance. Fair enough. Well, I guess we're going to Hightown.
Do you ever miss Tevinter?
I was a slave.
Still, it was your home, right? The only one you remember. Does it ever feel strange not to be there?
Sometimes. That does not mean I would go back.
Keep moving.
Runes. Do I need anyway? Where the fuck am I going? Ah, yes, Gamel's house. Ding.
So I'm just saying, blood's blood and all, but you are taking advantage of my hospitality. It's only fair if you make something of a monthly contribution.
You sold my children into servitude. Now you're asking me to pay rent?
Maybe just put something towards food.
You should be paying us, Uncle. We found the will.
He forgave you, Mother. Grandfather left you everything. Here, read it.
I should maybe...
To my daughter Leandra, and all children born of her, the estate in Hightown and all associated revenues.
Check out the part where Gamlen is left only a stipend, to be controlled by you.
Gamlen, how could you?
You're the one who ran away, Leandra. What happened to love is so much more important than money.
It is!
You didn't even come home for the funeral.
The twins were a week old.
We all have our burdens. Mine was looking after a life you abandoned. How long was I supposed to wait?
I doubt you let the ashes get cold.
I took care of Father. I stayed. And on his deathbed, all he could talk about was Leandra. Look, sister, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done it, but I did. And there's nothing I can do to get it back.
I don't expect that, Gamlen. It's enough to know Mother and Father didn't die angry. I'll petition the Viscount for rights to reclaim the estate. Make her willing, you'll have your house back within weeks.
You don't have the coin or standing to even get an audience with the Viscount. You've got to be someone in this city to live in that house again.
Then I had better get started.
I don't need to stop. My headache's not here anymore.
Why don't you go pick up something at the market? You could use some air.
What? Hey!
I can't believe Gamlen stole Mother's entire inheritance. I mean, I can believe it. That's the worst part. I could never turn against my own sister like that.
Don't make any hasty promises.
Joke all you want, but you make Gamlen look like the toad he is. You know, when we went to look for that will, I thought we were doing it for Mother, for what she lost. I didn't realize how much it would mean to me. To know I had grandparents who didn't hate me.
I know, Sin, but you gotta try and take care of yourself, okay? Please?
They might have been all right with the Ferelden thing. But just imagine if they'd known you were an apostate.
You're such a wretch. I was just hoping it would be different this time. Here in Kirkwall. We're not running away again. We're coming home.
What do you mean, running away again?
Did you think I don't know? How often we had to move because the Templars were coming. I know how much you all sacrificed to protect me. But we're at the end of the line now. There's nowhere left to run. And there's something almost comforting in that.
Why did Mother and Father work so hard to keep you from the Circle? Would it have been so bad?
I guess at first, I was just a little girl. They didn't want to lose me. And once I had learned anything, what would the Templars do to an active apostate, not just a Mageblood child? It changed their lives, your life, Carver's, all because of who I am. Sometimes I wonder if it would have been so bad to be with my own kind, to serve the Chantry as Andraste demands.
What do you think Carver would have made of all this?
He would have hated this place. All the sneering nobles. He'd have gotten himself arrested the first day. And he would have wanted in on your Deep Roads expedition. Anything to make a name for himself. Sometimes I still can't believe he's gone.
Sorry about that, I'm back.
Are you unhappy here?
I wish I could do more for Mother. Carver's death. It's killing her slowly every day. But maybe if we can reclaim some of what she lost, it will help. I'd do anything to get us back a normal life.
Can you imagine if we'd grown up here? Been nobility?
Had grandparents who bought us all liege and silk dresses with lace petticoats. Father was a good man, but Mother gave up so much for him. Of course, if she hadn't worked up the nerve to elope, she probably wouldn't have been able to resist the Templars either. If we'd been born here, you'd been nothing more to me than a name the Circle kept in my file.
Let's see if Mother gets us that mansion. I don't want to call anywhere Uncle Gamlen is home.
Has he moved that bowl of porridge since we've been here? It's been a year. I can't even remember what it was like to have a place of our own. I might even take the Circle if they'll give me a clean bed and my own sheets.
I think this is a picture of Mother. She looks like you.
Where did you get that? Was it at the estate? Let me see. Is it? I think this is Mother's betrothal portrait from when she was supposed to marry the Comte. Look! You can see the ring.
I suppose it would have been a bit awkward to take it with her.
I know she loved Father. I guess I just wondered if she'd have been happier if he hadn't been a mage. If I wasn't a mage. I know that made it hard for Mother. It's nice to have a reminder of a time when she still knew how to smile.
When I told your grandmother I was marrying your father, she threatened to disown me. She said my children would be mongrels. My father wanted to lock me in, but she told him it's her life, let her ruin it. I wrote to her when each of you were born. She never wrote back. I'm glad she didn't die hating me.
Sounds like a bitch.
Grandmother didn't want you to leave. She tried holding on to you the only way she knew.
She would have been so proud of you. You're everything she wanted in an Amel grandchild. She might have had a hard time accepting it at first, but she would have loved you, all three of you. Carver. He was such a little boy. Never had a knee that wasn't scraped or trousers without holes.
He was so young. Never got to be the man he wanted.
I just keep thinking there's something we could have done. It's killing me. I remember that awful creature reaching down and 18 years of loving and feeding and raising, and that was it.
Blame the Darkspawn, not yourself.
The ogre would have been happy with any prey. It was my fault it was Carver. I miss him. There were 4 of us when the Blight began. It will never be over while there are just 3. I've written to the Viscount. I've an audience for after Bartrand's expedition leaves. I couldn't do anything for Carver, but with luck, I can at least give us a home.
I think this is the same cheese that was here a year ago. Looks like the dog's trying to tunnel his way out of this hovel. Can't blame him. 1 scrubbing brush, never used.
Alright. The Bone Pit. I've got a lead for you. A merchant I acquired goods for told me that workers have gone missing from his Bone Pit mining operation. He mentioned that the missing miners were Ferelden, which made me think of you. If you're interested, go hit up Hubert in the Hightown Market. Thank you, Athenra. Storage? Ah, we're gonna stash. And I guess stash that. Retrieve. Goodies. Oh, okay. Sorry, Varric. There's the Bone Pit. Tranquility. You're stopping gaming for a bit? Good job. Thank you. I don't want you hurting yourself any more than you already are. As far as everyone else, I don't know. I mean, I posted in all the Discords that I was streaming, but I guess nobody wants to come. Really? All the way over here. Goodbye, God.
That's enough!
Dead. And Fenrir can level up now. Yes. And max out your killing blow.
I saw Carl go inside a few minutes ago. No Templars so far. Are you ready?
I didn't see anyone suspicious out here. Let's do this fast.
All right. I'll handle the talking. You watch for Templars. When we find Carl, just let me talk to him.
As you wish. Ooh. Yep. Nice.
Anders, I know you too well. I knew you would never give up.
What's wrong? Why are you talking like...
I was too rebellious, like you. The Templars knew I had to be... made an example of.
No!
How else will mages ever master themselves? You'll understand, Anders. As soon as the Templars teach you to control yourself. This is the Apostate.
No!
You will never take another mage as you took him.
Oh dear. Uh-oh. Done. Carl.
Hear about the dangers of magic.
Anders, what did you do? It's like you brought a piece of the Fade into this world. I had already forgotten what that feels like.
What did you do? Not the Fade part. The angry, glowing bit.
It's like a gateway to the Fade inside you, glowing like a beacon.
I have some unique circumstances, yes. But Carl, what happened? How did they get you?
The Templars here are far more vigilant than in Ferelden. They found a letter I was writing you. You cannot imagine it, Anders. All the color, all the music in the world, gone. I would gladly give up my magic. But this... I'll never be whole again.
This is what Mother was protecting me from.
Please, kill me before I forget again. I don't know how you brought it back, but it's fading.
Carl, no.
My sister calls being tranquil a fate worse than death. Give him peace.
I got here too late. I'm sorry, Carl. I'm so sorry.
Now! It's fading! Why do you look at me like that?
Goodbye. We should leave before more Templars come.
What part of it is scary? The idea of being tranquil and losing all, like, emotion.
So, let me guess. This is the part where you tell me you're an abomination?
You're wrong. But not far wrong. This is hard to explain. When I was in Amaranthine, I met a spirit of justice who was trapped outside the Fade. We became friends, and he recognized the injustice that mages in Thedas face every day.
So, I wasn't so far off with that abomination thing.
To live outside the Fade, he needed a host. I offered to help him. We were going to work together, bring justice to every child ever ripped away from his mother to be sent to the Circle. But I guess I had too much anger. Once he was inside me, he changed.
That really didn't look like a happy, benevolent spirit from where I was standing.
Since when is justice happy? Justice is righteous. Justice is hard.
You tried to help a friend. Surely no harm can come of that?
Of course. No harm ever comes from good intentions, even when magic is involved.
Normally, I would argue that. I wanted to do well by justice, I really did. But my anger, when I see Templars now, things that have always outraged me, but I could never do anything about, he comes out. And he is no longer my friend, Justice. He is a force of vengeance, and he has no grasp of mercy.
Wow. Your problems make mine seem small.
Here. These are all the documents I have for this area. I can understand if you would rather me not join you personally. I cannot control my need for vengeance. I would ask no one to take on the danger of traveling with me. I will be here in my clinic if you need me.
And true to form, we don't take Anders, because Anders is terrible. He's a terrible person, he is a terrible fighter, and he is just useless. At least in my experience. How much money do I have? Oh god. I still need 34 more. Well, we have the map. That's what matters. All that. Let's go. We shall be leaving.
Are you safe, Fenris?
No.
You know, some guards give people the opportunity to lie if it will keep the peace.
You can see what I am. Lie to yourself if you must.
I like Fenris. He's a good guy. Enemies among us and the bone pit. Yeah, of course you lie to yourself. You lie to yourself saying you're a bad person when you're not.
Please, can you help me? My brother.
Don't worry. Helping people and killing people are what I'm best at.
I hope there will be no call to kill anyone, Sarah. Karen was always so devout, so idealistic.
Ah, the Karen mission.
He was so proud when the Templars accepted him. I pleaded with him not to join the Order, but he wouldn't listen. You hear dark rumors about the Templars and Knight Commander Meredith. And now my brother is gone.
What do people say about Knight Commander Meredith?
Oh, she has many admirers. They laud the service she does in keeping the mages in check. But others say she is terribly fierce and utterly without pity, that she sees demons everywhere. It is dangerous even to whisper such things.
What have you heard about the Templars?
People harboring escaped mages just disappear. Templars interrogate and threaten passers-by. My friend has a cousin who's a mage, and she says he was made tranquil against his will. You hear more with every passing day.
So you think the Templars, what, killed and ate your brother?
Maker forbid. I don't know what happened. He just stopped writing me. I tried to see him, but Knight Commander Meredith threw me out. They won't tell me anything.
I'd be putting myself at risk, possibly crossing the Templars. Why should I do this for you?
I have precious little, but if you find my brother, I will manage some way to pay you. Perchance, in your journeys, if you find yourself in the gallows, ask the other recruits, Wilmerd and Hugh, about my brother. They were Karen's closest friends in the Order. If anyone knows where he is, it's them. Maker bless you and watch after you in this endeavor.
You got it. What's your name? Masha. You got it, Masha. We'll take care of you.
You there, Ferelden. I wish to speak with you. I've heard you have dealings with certain elements in the city. You can get things done on the sly, as they say.
That's a fancy way to put it.
I am a magistrate in this city, and as such, I wish to hire you for a small, albeit important, job. A man I sentenced to a life in prison has escaped custody. He's been tracked to an abandoned ruin outside the city.
A request that should have been made of the guard.
Why is there such a clamor to catch this man? What has he done?
He's escaped. That's reason enough to catch him.
We're both intelligent people. There's something in the ruins, isn't there?
There is something, yes. There are creatures in the ruins. The guards I sent are ill-equipped to deal with such beasts.
Alright, Sin. Just do what you need to take care of yourself, okay? I'm not going anywhere. I'll be streaming for a while.
It would be easier to seal up the entrance and let the beasts take care of him.
I believe in justice, Ferelden, not unbridled slaughter. I will not let prisoners be eaten just because I don't want to get my hands dirty.
I'm sure if you send in enough men this time, they'd do fine.
No. The more guards who know, the easier it is for this to get out. Those men gossip like old fishwives.
Do you know what manner of beasts they are?
I don't know what they look like. I've never seen one myself. The guards say these things have already torn through a full company of men.
I'll take the job.
Bring the fugitive in alive, quickly and quietly. Not only will you be well paid, you'll have the gratitude of a city magistrate. Useful for a refugee, wouldn't you agree?
There are some things over here. Interesting.
Welcome to the Hightown Market.
There's that. Hubert!
You're having problems with the bone pit. I can help.
Ah, finally someone comes to help me. You look a bit unseasoned, but I hope you'll do. I had to suspend operations. My workers are lost in the mines or have run off. Served me right for hiring Ferelden refugees.
Hey now.
I sent others before, but no word. Perhaps they are putting me off. I need someone competent to figure out what is going on.
I'll head there soon.
The sooner the better. Each day the mine is not running costs me more than those miners make in a year. The bone pit is just outside the city. Any map will show it.
You got it. My dear wife Ninette has gone missing. I shall reward the person who returns her safely. Speak with me in the Hightown Market.
I offer a bounty for the return of my wife. What do you mean you can't help me?
This is a domestic matter, Sirah. If your wife has chosen to leave you, there's nothing we can do.
Ninette is my wife. She's legally bound to me. Bring her back.
We're done here.
Useless. Why are we still paying those sluggards?
You should pay someone else. Like me. I like being paid.
If you can find Ninette, I will gladly pay you. That foolish woman has caused me nothing but embarrassment. She needs to be dragged home.
The guards disagree.
They are more disagreeable than my wife. Maybe your friend is more sensible. Her family is getting suspicious. They think I might have done something to her. Even if... well, I just want to make sure they know I didn't do it.
You're more concerned what her family thinks than what happened to her.
Ninette keeps the company of other men, huh? And makes no secret of it. I'll be better off with her gone. Well, as long as her family knows I had nothing to do with it. They would ruin me otherwise.
I can't imagine why she'd leave you. You're such a prize.
It wasn't always like this. We were in love once. She defied her parents to marry me. Sometimes, I wonder if I dreamed those years.
Do you think Ninette might be in trouble?
It's her own doing, gallivanting about with men half her age. Pah! She's just trying to show me I am tied to her purse strings.
How long has your wife been gone?
About a month. I wasn't worried at first. She's run off before. Ninette is uncontrollable, you see. She comes and goes as she pleases.
Why would her family think you did something to her?
They think I married her for her inheritance, and they know we have been fighting. They believe this is reason enough for me to hurt her, but I swear on Andraste's pyre, I have done nothing.
I'll try my best to find Ninette and bring her home.
You should talk to Jethan at the Blooming Rose. I didn't know she visited whores until Jethan sent a letter to our house. He even sent her flowers once. Lilies, her favorite. Talking about it makes my head hurt. Good luck to you, Sarah.
Yep. Alright, guess we'll do that. Oh, I know Clark Wall at the back of my hand. This is bad.
And here we are in the brothel. My day is complete.
Let's not stay here for long.
Hello.
He didn't really ask you to wear a feather boa.
All Asian, darling.
I won't mention this to your mother if you don't.
Chest, mine. Don't mind me just stealing everything I can get my hands on.
Because she makes triple what you do.
The merchandise is up front.
Welcome to the Blooming Rose. Personally,
I'll
I
get your
wouldn't
order
say
in a
it's
minute.
blooming precisely, but the name's not my choice.
Fetch Mummy a glass of wine. Won't you, darling?
I can do whatever I want. You're not the boss of me.
Don't you threaten my boy, you skinny head. I'll have you sacked.
Madam doesn't give a rat's ass about your brat. She pays me a copper every time I kick the little bastard.
You know, you cannot wish the Templars away.
I can try.
Is the Circle here truly so terrible an option?
Do you really have to ask that?
You would be kept safe, from others as well as from yourself. And they would be kept safe from you.
I didn't ask for this.
I don't think I can do that.
Kate.
Also,
Chest. Hello, you.
Today's my rest day, but I'll make an exception for you. What can I say? Why work if you're not working hard?
I can see why Nanette liked you. You're feisty.
Fenris is just like,
a
please
refreshing
why?
change from the pale slug I married. I hear she finally left her worthless husband. Good for her. I just wish she'd said goodbye.
Were you hoping Nanette would leave Ghislaine for you?
Of course not. I know my place. I offer a service, that's all. Anyway, there was someone else looking for Nanette. A Templar. I believe his name was Emmerich. He wouldn't sleep with me either. I can't see why a Templar would be interested in anyone who isn't a mage.
Any chance Nanette's an apostate?
Well, she certainly cast a spell on me. Anyway,
God,
if Nanette
he's
was a
worse
mage,
than
I think Emmerich would have said so.
Someone else Nanette spent special alone time with, perhaps?
She always liked men in uniform. You could ask him yourself. Emmerich said he'd continue his investigation in Darktown. You could see if he's still there. And if you find Nanette, tell her to drop by and see me sometime.
Why do you have a
Back
quest for
again.
me?
Sure you're not interested in my many, many services?
I was...
Have it...
Yeah, no. Not doing that quest if my life depended on it. Meow back, Sin. Oh, wait, there's a leave area right over here. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Okay, so we got the gallows and the quests. Let's do the first sacrifice first.
going to have to do some shopping upstairs.
Stand back!
Enemies have fallen before us.
Got him.
Rule of thumb. If the criminal runs to the sewers, he's gone.
Mind your manners. This is my territory.
Ooh, fits him.
I thank you, Syrah, for coming along when you did. I am Emmerich.
You're older than I thought you'd be. Ninette seems to go for the young, pointy-eared sorts.
What?
Ghislaine de Carac's wife, Ninette. You were asking about her.
Ah, Ghislaine de Carac's wife. Her disappearance interested me. I tried looking into it. However, the investigation has been a waste of time.
That sort of attitude will never pay off.
Ha! I was eager at first, but failure has leached all enthusiasm from me. This all started when Meren, one of our circle mages, disappeared. I found it odd. She was a bit older and hardly adventurous. Then I heard about Ninette and 2 other missing women.
And you have doubts that they merely fled?
I think the disappearances are connected, and I suspect foul play is involved.
People don't just disappear. Perhaps they were murdered or kidnapped.
We found no bodies, no ransom notes. Those women just vanished.
Don't you hate it when something goes missing? I lose things all the time.
What?
The women. They're missing and you can't find them.
All right. I cannot lie, Syrah. I tire of searching. This battle showed that I'm no longer the warrior I used to be. I know when to walk away. Here, take my findings. Perhaps you can make more use of them. I'm going back to the gallows. I'm too old for this.
A foundry in Lowtown. I should look into that.
Money. Bones with money. All right.
So the Magister put lyrium in your skin.
So I'm told.
Does it hurt?
You do not want to know the answer to that.
To Lowtown, away. what's
You got any
happening.
dust? Dwarf dust? I'm hurting here.
Oh my dear God.
Need to get closer.
And stay down.
Die.
Waste of life, but not my chance.
It's too far.
Directions to the Sharp's base. We've got a new base and you'll best keep the law away. Directions to the loadout sneak below, but don't come unless you've got good news or you'll get an answer square between the eyes. Ooh, we can take out the bandits. All of them? We should probably do that. Ah. The hidey hole. Right. First.
I love it when a plan works out. One less to worry about.
Ooh.
We walk away, but they're full.
I'll take that. We did it. Now, let's see if I can use anything. The Runts Spiker. 53 physical damage. It's not bad. Yep. Putting those on. And putting those on. I'm never going to be an archer, and you can't really give anyone else other weapons like that. That's fine. Yeah, I'll keep it just in case.
Good job in there. In fact, get rid of any other groups like that, and I'll be at the Hanged Man with some toys as reward. Courtesy of some interested friends.
I never meet anyone
Sure.
normal.
Thank you. Well, Hawk, if we met people that were normal, it wouldn't be as fun now, would it? Where would we get all our crazy quests from? The Dark Foundry, away! Nope. You die. You die. Alright. That's one down.
Demons, summoned by another mage, no doubt.
Well, yeah, but, you know, Fenrir, it's okay. You don't have to go on murder hobo yet. Oh, that looks lovely.
Those are human bones, aren't they? I'm gonna be sick.
A severed hand, a ring, and a pile of bones. Emmerich will want to see this. And I should bring the ring to Ghislaine. It might belong to Ninette.
Mine. Oh shit.
Trap!
Where?
Done.
Oh.
That should...
No trap no more. Alright. Let's go. Alright. Now we have 2 quests during the day.
I've heard about the Circle of Magi outside of the Imperium, but I've never been in one. Are you certain it's wise for us to come here, considering who we're with?
I don't think the Templars will be surprised to see another mage here, do you?
Maybe not.
I'll try to avoid setting the place on fire. It'll be hard.
You're not helping.
This seems more like a prison. I wonder if it's more effective than the Circle I know.
How is the Imperial Circle of Magi different?
Once upon a time, it was as it is here. The Chantry watched the Magisters closely for any signs of corruption or weakness. Then it changed. The Magisters were permitted to watch over their own, and Templars kept only to enforce the law. What happened next was inevitable. The Magisters rule again, as powerful as they ever were.
According to everything I've seen, the Circle can't control mages anyhow.
And what is the alternative? Freedom is a noble ideal, but I see no oppression here. I see fear and danger. But enough. I'm sure we came here for a reason.
Do you know a recruit named Karen? His sister is looking for him.
We cannot speak to you, Messer.
Oh, good. We'll just be leaving then. To go somewhere that isn't the gallows.
To the void with that. Karen and the others are missing.
But our orders...
The Knights aren't doing anything to find them. Maybe it's time to ask for outside help.
You're already defying orders to talk to me. Might as well share the good stuff.
I hear that Knight Commander Meredith has some new initiation you have to go through. If you're not strong enough or fervent enough in belief, you don't make it out alive.
Her own people? That's horrible.
Seems to me a weak Templar would die just as quickly.
And you honestly believe that?
Recruits keep going missing.
Wilmot came back.
What?
He did. I saw him this morning.
If Wilmot came back, he might know more about the other missing recruits.
I bet he would.
Wilmot told me he was going outside Kirkwall. Clear his head, he said.
Why didn't you tell us this?
Knight Captain Cullen ordered it, right before he chased after Wilmot. That wasn't too long ago. If you hurry, you may catch them on the road.
Hey, Emmerich. I got something for you.
Recognize your mage?
You're horrible.
This was left in the foundry you mentioned in your notes. I was also attacked by shades.
These are human bones. And there is no chance of finding Meren alive, or any of the others.
If they're not dead, watch out for a bunch of boneless women flopping through the streets.
Show some respect.
My people have been slow to react, but this needs official support.
I will bring this to the city guard immediately. It should be enough to convince them the disappearances are worth investigating.
Hey, 3 Sovereign. Only 30 to go. Yay me.
I understand you're named after a famous knight.
Everyone always brings up the name.
I've not heard of Sir Aveline. Is she very famous?
Really? They don't tell of her glorious downfall in Tevinter?
Not to slaves.
Pardon me for saying so, but thank the Maker for that.
Poor Aveline. Oh, is that it? Yes. Yes. No. We got a few things to go there. Well, we took care of the Lowtown ones. So we could take on the Hightown? Guys? Yeah. We're just gonna do a cleansing of all the bandits and shit.
Look around.
Sell all junk. Nope.
So many things to admire.
29 things to go. Oh joy of joys. Let's go to Willard. We'll take everything out one at a time. Bones.
Andraste be my witness, Wilmot. I will have the truth from you now!
Mercy, sir. Mercy.
Were it that easy?
Don't hit me.
I will know where you're going, and I will know now!
I thought Templars only treated mages this badly. Nice to see you're branching out.
It's the Knight Captain. Don't.
This is Templar business, stranger.
You have struck me the last time, you pathetic human. To me!
Maker preserve us! I knew he was involved in something sinister. But this... is it even possible?
With what I've bumped into in Kirkwall, nothing surprises me anymore.
I am Knight Captain Cullen. I thank you for your assistance. I've been conducting an investigation of some of our recruits who have gone missing. Wilmod was the first to return. I had hoped to confront him quietly, out of sight.
Maybe next time you should try confronting him loudly, in public.
I fear it is time to widen this investigation. My discretion may have cost me one of our best recruits, Wilmod's friend Karen. They were last seen together at the Blooming Rose. But I had no luck interrogating the, young ladies there. I doubt they know anything of magic or demons.
I'd be willing to search there.
The Order would truly be in your debt if you helped us with this. No one at the brothel will speak with me for fear I would shut them down for serving our recruits. If you learn what manner of creature did this to Wilmod, please come tell me in the gallows. I will ensure you are rewarded.
Yeah, no problem. Any of you have any extra money for me? Yes, no, no, yes, maybe. No, shame. Shame, shame, shame. Oh well. To the brothel, away! Why start me all the way over here? There's at least one or two more guardsmen and pretender groups we have to deal with. Maybe we're here? Don't worry, we'll go into the quest in a second. Hello, motherfucker.
Let's finish that!
Bethany, don't die again. Down again. we go to the brothel. She'll be fine. I went the wrong way. She'll be fine. I'll heal her up once this quest is done.
Do you need something, honey?
A couple of Templar recruits went missing. They were last seen here.
You'll have to be more specific. We do a lot of business with the Templars.
The Templars are the ones who want this information.
We make a lot of our money off of nervous Templars that expect some privacy.
I'll be discreet.
Let me look through the books. Wilmot, Karen... Here we go. Wilmot came in here a lot. You sure he had time to be a Templar? The both of them last saw Iduna, the exotic wonder from the east.
That's quite the stage name.
It sounds better than the tramp from Darktown. You should hear what some of the others are called.
Is there anything else you can tell me?
Honey, I could write volumes on the things I know. Unless you want Wilmot's favorite position, I think you have what you need. You didn't hear any of the...
Tell Sabina if her brat gets underfoot again, I'll drop kick him out the door.
You do not like your name?
My name is a wish my father made, and I did want to be a knight, but...
I see. Still, it's a good name. A strong name.
What were you named after?
I don't know my real name. My master called me Fenris, his little wolf.
Could you not call yourself something different now?
Couldn't you?
A fine point.
You must be the exotic wonder of the East. Do you remember entertaining a Templar named Wilmot a few weeks ago? Or Karen?
Wilmot. Wilmot. That doesn't sound familiar.
Do your clients like this charade? It must get dreadfully tiresome.
Whatever do you mean? Questions are boring. Why don't we have some real fun?
It can't be easy for a girl in her position.
You should listen to your friend.
We have to ask her about Karen. What's your problem?
I see too many like her. Be gentle if you can.
As charming and relentless as you are, I'm here to investigate.
Answer one of my questions first. Who told you about little old me?
It was Vivica. She showed me her books.
That wasn't so hard, was it? So, Vivica sold me out, did she? That drab, pathetic little sewer rat. She will be dealt with. Just do one more thing for me. Draw your blade and bring it gently across your throat.
Bethany, stop her.
Let go of my sister.
How did you... Oh, shit.
Yeah,
Spare
that
me,
shit's
Miss
right.
Eyre.
Tell me everything Now.
You're going to answer all my questions. And if there's even a hint of magic.
Tirani put me here, to send biddable Templar recruits to the Sanctuary. Three Spear Alley in the Undercity. I enchanted Wilmot and Keren weeks ago. But after they left these walls, I know not what came of them. Please, let me live. It's not my fault. It was all Tirani's idea.
You're just too dangerous. You have to die.
No. No!
Yeah. No one who tries to kill me gets to live. Nobody. Hey, miss, you
like
have
I
a,
said, we never talked.
you have a Bess up there.
Market's closed. Come back in the morning.
Yeah, no shit, the market's closed. Yeah. Darktown is the same either way. Ding.
A whole sanctuary of blood mages. I hope we can stand against them.
We'll be fine, Bethany. In fact, I'll even be nice. Here. Have an injury kit. Have two of them. Good now? Sheesh.
I don't like the looks of this. All set.
Oh shit. I want to say everyone step through.
Now you fall! You need to get closer! Let's finish this! I'll deal with this! Go down!
Oh boy. Dead? Dead. Good. Good. Beep. Death root. I found death root. That's good. That's very good. I can make poisons now. When I need them. Gotcha. Hey, fuck you. Really all out everything. Guys, come on. Oh, there we go. That was too hard now, was it? What's my inventory like? 8 and a 50. Actually, take that out. There we go. Oh yeah, because I trust this.
Now you fall!
Yep.
I'll deal with this.
Goodbye.
One more for me.
We're good now? Yeah.
Watch your step. Done.
Hello, Karen.
How wonderful. More vessels for our experiments.
Where is Karen?
Perhaps the demons will find one of you suitable.
These mages always fall to the first demon's promise.
I am not some hopeless waif that ran crying to a demon. I sought them out and embraced them.
Go ahead. Try to give me to your demons.
Good, good. The demons like spirit. If a few more Templars fall to the demons, we can seed chaos in their ranks. How many abominations can they discover amongst their own before it drives the Knight Commander crazy?
Good to know you're barking mad. That makes things easier.
In days of old, the Tevinter Imperium spanned the known world. Demons were their allies, held in check by power and knowledge. With a wave of a hand, I could do more than a Templar can achieve in a lifetime. Yet they command us. Absurd. We should be ruling them. We should rule you all. Kill the vessels only if you must.
They're too strong!
Let's do that.
How about you? You are not enough!
Oh boy. Sire demon. Yeah.
Mother, the lights!
The last descent. And try and find all the pieces for that.
Is it over?
Karen.
Yes, that's my name. Oh, thank the Maker. I thought he had abandoned me.
Do not trust him. He's likely possessed.
The cage has opened. Thank Andraste.
Bethany, can you tell if there's a demon in him?
Sorry. As it happens, I've tried to avoid learning much about demons. That kind of knowledge is frowned on in an apostate.
If there's even the slightest chance you're possessed, the Templars need to know.
No, no, I'm me, I swear. Don't tell the Templars. I don't know what they do to me. Please, I need to go back. Tell them I'm all right. Tell my sister. I must go.
Cullen needs to hear about this mess.
Indeed he does.
Fereldans, free marchers, all shit.
Break some eggs tomorrow, maybe. Good payday.
And up we go. To the gallows.
I've got some good news and some bad news.
What? What is it?
Good news, Karen is safe. Bad news, half of your recruits may have been possessed by demons.
Sweet blood of Andraste.
Demons? Did you say something about the recruits and demons?
I didn't want to tell you, Masha. They were horrible. Those mages see the rest of us as ants to be crushed. They won't stop until they've destroyed the Chantry and the Templars forever.
Tirane was crazy. Magic didn't make her that way.
True, not every mage gives in to temptation, but none are ever free of it. At any time, any mage could become a monster, from the lowest apprentice to the most seasoned enchanters. Mages cannot be treated like people. They are not like you and me.
Surely that's a little harsh.
Maybe we shouldn't be arguing with the nice Templar. Smile and nod. Smile and nod.
They are weapons. They have the power to light a city on fire in a fit of pique.
I admit that does reduce their bargaining position. But there must be some middle ground.
Perhaps you're right. Perhaps mages need better education as to why the Chantry functions as it does. Perhaps they would not go against the will of Andraste herself. I will look into it. For now, Karen, unless it is proven you are free of demons, I must strip you of your commission immediately.
No, you can't really think that. Karen's fine. He's safe.
He deserves mercy. What happened wasn't his fault.
He is not to blame. But tell that to the victims if it turns out that our suspicions are correct.
Please, sir. I tried to resist. I never took anything they offered. I need this position or my sister can't eat. I've been training for 5 years.
Karen did nothing wrong. You can't strip his livelihood on the off chance Tirane succeeded.
Please, Knight Captain. I'll prove I'm loyal. Ask me anything.
My brother's a good man, sir. He would never succumb to a demon.
Perhaps it is best to keep our enemies close. We can watch him far better here than in the city. So be it. If he has shown no sign of demonic possession in 10 years' time, Karen will become eligible for full knighthood.
Thank you, Sirrah. Again. But without a full knighthood, Karen's pay is so small. I do not know if I can reward you as you deserve.
I will handle that, miss. You have done the Order a great service. We will not forget it.
Thank you, Cullen. You crazy mage-hating bastard.
Maker, hear our hymn of repentance. Grant us the solution in your light.
Right. What's our situation? Hey, only 24 to go. It's not bad. It's not bad. Alright. What the fuck is this now? Grimoire of the Apprentice. Alright. Why set me all the way back here?
You're Hawk, aren't you? You used to work with
And trust is grace outburst.
And here we are.
I think I found something of yours.
Shh. I can't accurately express my gratitude, but thank you.
Walk in peace.
So, all junk. I won't be using that. Ooh, that's too sovereign. Oh, but look at the bonuses. Fuck it. Can't use for one more level, but it'll be worth it. Alright, so right. That's where we're going to end it for the day. I can feel a headache coming. Oh, what? There we go. I can feel another headache coming on. So, I'll see you all later. Have a great night. Take care, and I hope you had as much fun as I did.